Welcome everybody. We have this January 2019 paper discussion class today. So let's start off with the first question. We are expected to evaluate 3.8 times 10 squared positive 1.7 times 10 raised to the power of 3, giving your result in standard form. So what you can foremost do is you can actually take 10 raised to the power of 2 out. So this is going to be 3.8 positive 1.7. If I were to take 10 raised to the power of 2 out, then this is going to be times 10. Okay. So this is how the form is going to look like. So this can be further rewritten as 3.8. Now 1.7 multiplied with 10 will give me 70. So times 10 raised to the power of 2. So you add 17 to 3.8. That is going to give you 700 with 3 is 10, and then 2 point, or I would say 20, right, 0.8. This is what you're getting. Now this is multiplied with 10 raised to the power of 2. Now they are asking us to give the result in standard form, right? So standard form means you have to push the decimal. So if you push the decimal towards the left, you're going to get 2.08 multiplied with this exponent goes up. So it's going to be times 10 raised to the power of 3. So this is in standard form. So that's the solution to this question. So this is the next question. So you have 1 over 2 times 3 over 5 divided by 3 1 over 2. Now you have to evaluate this and give your answer in lowest term, in its lowest term. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to consider the numerator, which is 1 over 2 times 3 over 5. So 3 multiplied with 1 is 3, 5 times 2 is 10. So numerator is 3 over 10. Now you consider the denominator, which is 3 1 over 2. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 added with 1 divided by 2. So you have 7 over 2. So therefore numerator over denominator is 3 over 10 divided by 7 over 2. This is 3 over 10. You flip it, you get 2 over 7. So 2 times 3 is 6. 7 times 10 is 70. Now 2 divides here, 3 times 2 divides here 35 times. So 3 over 35 is the solution to this question. Okay. So that's the answer, and we can move on to the next one. Now this is 1b. You are asked to express 6 in binary form. Now what you have to do is you will have to divide any number. If they ask you express it binary form, you will have to divide that by 2. Divide that concerned number by 2. So 2 divides 6 how many times? 3 times. What is the remainder? 0. Again you divide by 2. 2 divides 3 how many times? Once. What is the remainder? 1. So 6 in binary form, okay, probably you can write it like this, is going to be, you start all the way from the bottom. So 1 1 0. Now at the lowest end you place 2 there. So this is the required binary form. So let's move on to the next question. So this is question 1c. It says John bought a car for $65000. So 65,000. Now if the value of the car depreciates by 8% every year, each year, how much will the car be worth at the end of 2 years? Okay, so to start with, the worth is 100%, right? When he buys the car is valued at 100%. Now after the first year, the car's value goes down, right? After the first year, what happens? The value of the car goes down by how many percent? 8%. So 100 minus 8, which is equal to 92%. So we need to find the value of the car after year 1. So what is that going to be? 92 divided by 100 of the original value, which is 65,000. So 0 gets cancelled, so you have to multiply 650 by 92. So 5 2s are 10, 1 6s are 12, 13, 9 5s are 45, 4 54, 58. So 0, 8, 9 and 5. So what is this? $5980. So this is the value of the car after year 1. So this value can easily be got. So the depreciation is still 8% for that year. So it's still going to be 92, because we're calculating it individually, not as a whole, right? We are not calculating after 2 years. We're calculating year by year. So this is going to be 92 over 100, and the value for that year, the car's starting value is $59,800. So this is the value of the car. Okay, so 0 gets cancelled, so you need to multiply 598 by 92. So 8 times 2 16, 1 9 2s are 18, 19 1 10 11, 8 9s are 72, 7. This is 9 9s are 81, 7, and this gives me 8, and you have 8 there, 45 and 8 53. So 53 goes over here, so it's going to be 6 11 10 1 and 5. So you have this as the value of the car. So what is that going to be? It's going to be $55,016. Okay, hope you are able to watch that. So what is the conclusion? After 2 years, the value of the car is equal to $55016. Okay, that's the answer for this question. Okay, now this is the question part D. Now it says that the table below shows the results obtained by a student in CSEC exam, math exam, right? So this is the paper, this is the score, percentage obtained, right? Percentage obtained, and this is the maximum mark. Okay, so paper 1, 55%, maximum score is 30. Paper 2, 60%, maximum score is 50. Paper 3 is 80, and maximum score is 20. So we will have to find the total percentage for the subject. So how are we going to do? So paper 1, 55 percentage. So 55 divided by 100 of what? Of the maximum score of 30. So you can cancel these two things. 5 will divide 2 times, 5 divides 11 times, so this is 33 divided by 2, so which is going to be 2 divides 1, 6 2s are 12.5, so 16.5 is the score that the student actually gets for paper 1. So this is going to be paper 2. It's going to be 60 over 100 times 50. Okay, so if you reduce this, you get 30, and then paper 3, that's going to be 80 divided by 100 multiplied with 20, so 16. Now you'll have to understand what all these things really mean. Now the scores that you see here, these are all for percentage. That means the paper given can be for 100, right? So for 100% or total marks being 100, this is the value, or this is the score that the student gets: 55, 60 and 80. Okay, but this is the portion that we are considering. Okay, so these can be considered as the parts that we are taking out that would contribute towards the final score. Final score in math paper, right? So they are asking us to find the total score that has been received by the student. Okay, if this is the weight that's been associated, so we call these things as weights, okay, or weightage. So you add these things, what do you get? 6, 12, carry 1, 2, 5, 6.5. So the score that the student has got, score received in math, is equal to what? 62.5%. Because all of these, if you were to add these things, this is going to be for 100, right? 50, 30, you add 30 with 50, you get 80. 80 out of the 20 is going to be 100. So all you need to do is just add them up, and that will be the final answer of this question.